Hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, user. My neighborhood. I released 310, 310, 310 songs this year. So link in the description if you want to check that out. Okay? Link in the description if you want to check that out. Link in the description if you want to check that out. Link in the description. Playing The Witcher right now. And I'm reading the book too. It's cool. I'm reading the book and playing the game. Oh, there's like 7 books. But having a great time. Bought the game like 2 years ago or something. You know, statistically, most people have not finished The Witcher. Most people have not finished it. I want to finish it. We'll see if I do. I'm having some fun so far. It's crazy I've had this game for like 2 years. I haven't really been touching it. I'm really enjoying it. Video games get a bad rap, man. I think it's a generational thing. Most of the young dudes I know, young people, I do think video games, most of the people that play them are young men, but this is a significant female audience as well. But it's mostly young men. So you see the divide there. Young people, old people. A lot of old people will be like, it's not a legitimate art form, and yeah, it's a waste of time. But I think people my age are more understanding. People my age are more understanding. You know, when you think about like, what is art? It's a good question. Yeah, actually, that's a good. What's that sound? Someone outside. What is art? What constitutes art? Something that we would describe as art. I guess if I'm to answer it without googling, art in part is expression of the self, the metaphysical self, and it is a representation of an idea, but it has to be more than that, right? It helps us deal with the more abstract realities of life. And we do this. We use physical. We do this through physical means to represent metaphysical realities. So I don't know if that's a. But what is art? You know, what is art? Physical representations of a metaphysical reality, no? Because if you talk about metaphysical, what is the metaphysical? That which cannot be pinned down to the physical necessarily, but is still very much a part of our day-to-day life. So the elements we observe through our consciousness, things like love, things like happiness, sadness, things like good, evil. These are not physical things, and yet we know they exist. So we call them metaphysical. And art is the tool in which we comment on these things, through which we comment on these things and ponder these things and discuss these things. And video games employ different artistic mediums while also establishing a new one. So it's like we have music, we have cinema, we have drawings, while also having this interaction that is unique to video games. So it's a new art form. I don't know how you could argue that it's not an art form when you consider, writing as well, storytelling, acting. Like it incorporates all these different mediums into it. also bringing in something new as well, which is crazy. I think that's why it's the most successful form of media in the world, more than music, more than movies. In fact, you combine those two industries and the video game industry would still be grossing more per year. It's insane. It's the biggest media industry by far. Not even close. It's not even a little close. And the stories that are told through video games are great stories, man. Great stories. It shouldn't be underestimated how good a video game story can be. So video games are definitely art, but I think the older generation doesn't get it. You know what it reminds me of? The attitude they have. It's like when movies were becoming a thing, when cinema was being established as an art form. One could argue video games are a form of cinema, but anyway, when cinema was being established, I am so sure there were people that were like, you're just sitting watching people play make-believe. Like, get a life, do something with your life. You're wasting time sitting in front of the screen watching people act, pretend to be someone they're not. I'm sure there are all sorts of criticisms, and to this day I'm sure there are criticisms of cinema. But those criticisms are ridiculous. Of course movies are art. I'm sure the novelists were like criticizing film. Like, what is... Well, I'm sure novelists were criticizing film. Like, just read a book. Why are you watching these movies? It's so lazy, so stupid. It's not real art. It's a lesser form. So on and so forth. How do these people not see that they're doing the same thing? The same thing. Yeah, I think it's just the cycle of things. Something new emerges and people will criticize the new thing and make fun of it and so on and so forth. Is ASMR art? I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that question. Is art? Maybe the people who do a better job than me. I think people watch it and they feel good, you know? When I watch ASMR, it feels good. I like the feeling I get. I don't get tingles, but I do get a sense of relaxation, for sure. But again, what is art? Based on the definition I gave, which is not to be taken as gospel because I just came up with that on the spot. I do think the definition, like the question of what is art, is a deep one. And I'm sure it's been a question that's asked before, so I'm sure there are answers to that question, or at least attempts at answering that question. But based on that definition, where does ASMR fit in that? Grappling with the metaphysical, answering the deeper questions of life. If we were to say art occurs when we use physical means to describe the metaphysical, answer questions of the metaphysical through physical representations. Where does ASMR fit in that? I don't know. It might be possible because, you know, there are forms of ASMR that are art, like when people start doing role plays and it can get very, very realistic. I mean, not realistic, artistic. But is that ASMR or is that just acting? It's just a form of drama. You know what I'm saying? With elements of ASMR, which achieve what ASMR is supposed to achieve in terms of like relaxation and whatnot. So it's like it's drama plus these elements of relaxation. But is ASMR art? I don't know. Is it art artistic element to it, maybe. Knowing which sounds to use, how to execute some of these sounds to achieve the desired effect of, tingles, realization, getting people to sleep, so on and so forth. Maybe. I don't know, it's a deep question. One that I will not venture to answer in this video. You let me know your thoughts in the comments so someone can give a thoughtful opinion on whether or not ASMR is art. And what is art? Who's willing to answer that question? What is art? Can anyone answer that without Googling? You can Google if you want. Someone just give me a definition. Someone give me their opinion on that question. Give me an answer. What is art? I think I'll end the video there. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I had to pray at the end of all my videos just to impart peace and blessing, all that good stuff, so. Dear God, thank you for this individual watching this right now. Thank you for making them whole and unique and guiding them on a path towards peace, prosperity, and purpose. Thank you for giving this person amazing people who take care of them and love them and make them feel seen and heard and bring the best out of them, and that you're maintaining the ones already there as well. Thank you that you're blessing this individual so much to be thankful for. You're blessing them with the spirit of gratitude so they can give thanks for everything they have and take stock of what they have, and through this acquire peace and contentment and attract even more blessings. So good health, long life, and happiness over this individual and everyone they care about. In your mighty name I pray, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.